thought I better check you in with what I'm reading this week since I have not done that yet. It is currently Tuesday evening. I went ahead and went through the prompts or the story for the Magical Readathon, and the first prompt I came to was to read a book with an orange cover, which is difficult. I feel like orange is a hard color to find on a cover. I have something coming. I have an order from Book Outlet coming. Should arrive today or tomorrow. And I think there's a book in there that will work for that. It's a middle grade. It should be a very quick read. So I'm hopeful that that'll work because I don't have a lot of other options other than just to go pick out something from the library. But I'd really like to stick with stuff that's on my physical TBR or that I've been wanting to read soon. So for tonight and tomorrow, tonight is my last night and my house sitting job. They get home late tomorrow. So tonight and tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing some cleaning and getting my stuff packed up, obviously, but also some reading. So the reading plans currently are, I'm still working on One of Our Thursdays is Missing, which is a reread. I'm taking my time with this, but since I'm kind of waiting on another book, I may spend some time with this tonight. And then I also started First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen. This is like a magical realism, kind of contemporary, just nice, happy story. I'm not very far in, but again, should be a pretty quick read, so I'm hopeful that I'll get through all of this tonight and in the morning as I alternate reading with cleaning and other things, and then I can pick up my other book for the Magical Readathon. This will count towards my bingo card. I need a book with a cold word in the title, so Frost counts for that. So this will work for the bingo card. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading, and that's what I'm going to be working on for the next, again, tonight and tomorrow morning is reading and cleaning up. And yeah, I will update you later. Hi, I have some book mail to open, which I'm excited about. I don't think these are things I ordered. I do have stuff that I ordered for Christmas gifts for other people, but I don't think that's what these are. So I guess we'll find out. But I belong to a couple different groups online that do gift exchanges because I love gifts. If you're familiar with the 5 love languages, mine is gifts. I love giving gifts. I love getting gifts. So I like to do as many gift exchanges as I can. And I do them throughout the year. So I belong to some different groups, some that just do them at Christmas, some that do them whenever, some that are just random, some that are based off like your Amazon wish list. You send each other things off your Amazon wish lists, all kinds of things. So I think these are probably things off my Amazon wish list, which most likely means they're books, although not necessarily. But yeah, let's find out. Let's start here. Let's not show you my address. This one definitely feels like a book. And it is, it's a nonfiction, it's a microhistory called The Ghost Map. I think this has to do with, the story of London's most terrifying epidemic and how it changed science, cities, and the modern world. So very cool. It's not super long. I'm really interested to read this. And it can go on my nonfiction shelf. Yay. All right, let's see what else I have. This is exciting. It's like early Christmas. All right, got another book. Another nonfiction, another microhistory. This is Stiff, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers by Mary Roach. This is one I've been interested in for a long time. I just recently, both of these actually just recently got added to my wish list because I ended up gifting them to someone else in one of the groups I'm part of. And they both looked just super interesting, and I decided I wanted to read them too. So again, not super long, and I know that sounds like a really weird topic, but I've just heard really fantastic things about this book, and yeah, I think it'll be really interesting. Okay, one more. We've got a box. And so let's open this one up and not stab myself with the scissors would be good. Okay, got a couple more books. So exciting. Okay, I have all right, one more nonfiction. This is The Power of Babel by John McWhorter, A Natural History of Language. And yeah, again, I think this is a microhistory about kind of the development of language over the years. So 3 nonfiction, which I'm really excited to try all 3 of these. And then we have a fiction in here too. Ooh, this is Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. Jennifer Donnelly is one of the authors that I want to read more from in 2020. And this is a retelling, I believe, of one of Cinderella's stepsisters. I really like the cover. And hopefully the book is good too. So yeah, book mail day. Yay. Hi guys. Welcome to another episode of Anna's Somewhere Different today. So I'm still housing, but at a different location. So I'm at a different friend's house just for the weekend, and then next Monday I'll be home with no more house sitting. I feel like I haven't been home for like a month other than popping in and out, and my space at home is just a disaster, and I'm looking forward to being home and being able to take care of things. I'm going to be home. I'm going to go home tomorrow for a little bit to do some cleaning and organizing stuff. Because conveniently, these people that I'm house sitting for just live a couple blocks from me, so that's handy. So yeah, that's what's going on. Reading this week has been okay. I read First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen, which is really good. I enjoy her books. They're just light and fun and happy reads. They just have a touch of magical realism to them. So they have characters that can, the things they bake affect how people feel once they eat them and things like that. And First Frost is kind of a follow-up to Garden Spells. It takes place about 10 years later, but follows the same characters. And yeah, it was just a good, light, happy read for the week. Sorry, just this is River. She's, yeah, say hi. She doesn't want to say hi. So the Magical Readathon this week is not going so well, mostly because my Black Friday order from Book Outlet has gone missing. It's not missing, it just keeps getting delayed. It was supposed to be here Tuesday, and it's not here. And it was supposed to be here today, and it didn't get here. And now there's no estimate on when it's going to arrive. So, yeah, the problem is the 2 books that I need for the Magical Readathon are in that box. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just combine this week's prompts with next week's prompts. I mean, do them all next week, not combine them, but do week 2 and week 3 next week as soon as my books get here. Because I need a book with orange on the cover and a graphic novel, and both of those things are in that box. So we'll catch up with that next week. But for this weekend, I should say, I have some other things that I'm going to be working on. It's been a long day, guys. I'm so tired. I worked, and then I decided to go finish my Christmas shopping. Just had one really long day, and it was a really long day. But reading. I plan on getting some good reading in this weekend. So I'm still working on one of our Thursdays is Missing by Jasper Fforde. I'm almost done. I have about 100 pages left. So, phone's ringing. So I'm definitely planning on finishing this up this weekend. And then just last night I started this book called The Book Charmer by Karen Hawkins. I know nothing about this, but it was just, it was on the new release shelf at the library. And it's a beautiful cover. And it just looked like a happy book. So I picked it up. I read just the first 50 pages or so, and I like it so far. It definitely has the same kind of Sarah Addison Allen vibes, a hint of magical realism to it. And so far, it seems to be revolving around 2 women. One who's a librarian and one who's taking care of her kind of adopted mother and her niece. And they move in next door to the librarian. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like it so far. And then I also have this book, The Mysterious Benedict Society and the Riddle of Ages. This is the newest book in the Mysterious Benedict Society series. And I've had it out from the library for like 3 months, and I just need to get to it. So if time permits, I'll get to that this weekend as well. But those are the plans. Lots of reading. I'm going to do a little catch-up on YouTube tonight. Because I'm way behind on my YouTube watching too, and I'm going to watch The Mandalorian and just kind of veg out tonight. So, that's the plan. So I showed you our big tree downstairs, but this is how I decorate my little library room. So I've got my little Charlie Brown tree there. It has some just some Mickey Mouse LED lights on it, and then the one ornament hanging over the top. But I was looking for a little 2-foot tree that I could decorate, but they don't make them that small, or if they do, they come pre-decorated and they're really hideous. And anything that you can decorate yourself is at least 3 feet. And then as I was walking out of Hobby Lobby, I saw this up by the cash registers, and I just knew I had to have it. I love peanuts, and that tree just cracks me up to no end. And then I have a stack of books over here on the right, Christmas books, and then my new Mickey and Minnie holiday plushes. They're so cute. Mickey's got his little Main Street Tree Farm hat on, his little overalls, and she's got her little scarf. She's so cute. Anyway, these are this year's 2019's holiday plushes, and they were just too cute to pass up. So I don't normally go for plushes, but I decided I needed those, and I think all in all, makes me very happy to have this set up in my space. Hey guys, so I thought I'd better give you a final reading update for the week. I did not get as much reading done this weekend as I had hoped, which, story of my life. I think I should plan to read 6 books every weekend, because then I push myself and actually accomplish more, whereas if I just plan to read one, then I read nothing. So maybe I should plan for the ridiculous amount in the hopes that I'll get a reasonable amount done. But anyway, I did finish one of our Thursdays is Missing by Jasper Fforde. That was a reread. It's not one of my favorites in the series, but it's still fantastic. It's still a 4-star book, and I enjoyed rereading it. I feel like I find more hidden jokes every time I reread Jasper Fforde. I feel like there's more just subtle humor that I never noticed before. So it's always enjoyable to go back to those. And then I did make progress in the other 2 books I'm working on. One is The Book Charmer by Karen Hawkins, and I'm 115 pages in, and it's not a super long book. And I'll probably read a little bit more before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one. It's a little bit of magical realism, very Sarah Addison Allen. It's following 2 women mostly. One that just moved into this little town and one that's lived there her whole life. And obviously there's something's going to happen in the community. It feels very much like a family community book, not a romance, although I think there will be some romance subplots happening. But yeah, just very much kind of a community story. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. And then I'm also working on The Mysterious Benedict Society and The Riddle of Ages. This is the newest book in the series. This is a middle grade series that follows these 4 kids who have special talents and save the world. So I'm about 100 pages into this one as well, and I'm enjoying this. A few years have passed since the last book, so they're a little bit older, so early teens for most of them. And yeah, they're fun and creative books, and I really enjoy them. So both of these I'm enjoying, which is great. And I will continue on with these next week. Like I said earlier in the vlog, I'm hoping to be able to do week 2 and 3 of the Magical Readathon next week. But my package, my Black Friday order from Book Outlet is just missing. So it's not missing, or at least they haven't said it's missing. But like I said, it was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, and it wasn't. And then it was supposed to be delivered on Friday, and it wasn't. And now tracking just says in transit to its next location. That's literally all it says. So I don't know where its next location is, or where its last location was, or when it's getting anywhere. So I'll keep you updated with that. But I'm hoping it gets here soon, because that's a little annoying. But obviously you'll know in next week's vlog. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope you had a great week.